A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hi everyone, welcome to the show. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Elsie.
Okay, well, I have to admit, Elsie, you won the toilet paper fight. You're pretty good.
Finally, I beat you.
Yeah, I'll have to have a rematch with you again another day. But I guess we also have to explain why we are covered in toilet paper. Well, our article today is about toilet paper, and we originally wanted to do some research, but got a little bit distracted.
We had a fight, a toilet paper fight.
Because we are curious about something, and maybe you guys can help us out. So should we take a look at our article for today?
Yes, we should, but wait, let's pick up and gather the toilet paper.
Oh, true.
I don't want to waste the toilet paper.
That's right. Okay, so we'll be right back.
Okay.
I got this one.
A+ Encyclopedia.
Hello and welcome to the show. Today we're going to talk about toilet paper. The question of the day is: toilet paper and paper towels are often embossed, which is not a reason for this. A. To make the layers of the paper stay together. B. To make the paper feel soft. C. To stop the paper from getting wet. Do you have the answer in mind? Now, the answer is C. To stop the paper from getting wet. We use toilet paper and paper towels every day. They often have embossing with pretty designs. This makes the paper look nice, but it also has other uses. Embossing makes spaces in between the paper. That way, it's softer for our skin. It also helps the paper's layers stay together so it can absorb more water. The embossing on toilet paper is an important part of it.
Word power!
Wet, wet. Bring an umbrella with you, or you'll get wet in the rain. Bring an umbrella with you, or you'll get wet in the rain. Design, design. The special animal design on the bag makes it different from the others. The special animal design on the bag makes it different from the others. Space, space. Tina's keys fell into the small space between the sofa and the shelf. Tina's keys fell into the small space between the sofa and the shelf. Important, important. Friends are important to me. I can't live without them. Friends are important to me. I can't live without them.
认识字汇
Embossed, embossing. Layer, soft. Absorb.
Okay, so today we're going to look at toilet paper, and we have a really important question here. It says, the question is, toilet paper and paper towels are often embossed, which is not a reason for this. Okay, this is tricky, which is not a reason for this. Now,
But what does embossed mean?
yeah, that's an important word because embossed means it's a raised pattern or a design on something. So, for example, the surface is flat like this, but there's something raised on top of this. It's usually a design or some kind of pattern.
Oh, like your sweater?
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
So it's kind of embossed a little bit. Sometimes the logos on t-shirts are also embossed. That means when you touch your t-shirt and then you touch the logo, you can feel that the logo is a little bit higher than the other parts of your shirt.
所以 embossed 这个形容词的意思就是浮出花纹的，上面可能有浮雕图案的。那卫生纸上面呢，常会印有花纹，以下哪一个不是原因之一哦？So what are our choices?
Well, let's take a look. So we have A, to make the layers of the paper stay together. Okay, a layer is just basically one piece and it is put on top of another thing. So for example, cakes have many layers, or they can have many layers. You can have one piece of cake on top of the other, and then on top of the other, and then on top of the other. And it could be a 3-layer cake, a 4-layer cake, a 10-layer cake, however layers you want it to be. So layers is basically one thing on top of the other.
所以 layer 就是层的意思。那难道印有花纹是要让卫生纸的每一层都粘在一起吗？ This could be one of the reasons.
That's true. It could be one as well. Or it could be B, to make the paper feel soft. Right?
Soft.
It's important for the paper to feel soft because we're using it in the bathroom, right?
We need it soft.
Yeah, we want it to be soft. When something feels soft, we use it to describe a kind of like a sense of touch. Okay, so the feel here is to talk about a sense of touch. And soft is just not rough. So soft like cotton, or soft like maybe
like your sweater.
Clothes, or
Your sweater feels so soft.
or your hair. Your hair still feels soft.
Oh, my skin.
Yeah, or your skin.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
skin feels smooth, okay?
Can I say my skin feels soft?
Yes, you can.
Oh, cool.
That's right. So you can also use that as well.
所以 B 选项在讲的是呢，要让卫生纸摸起来柔软吗？难道是这个原因吗？在我们看 C 选项之前呢，我们先进到 Magic Box 听讲师讲解连缀动词的用法。
Magic Box 找亮点。
大家好，小到你看不到，大到像摩天大厦，世界上只有我做得到，我就是超级英雄蚁人啦！大家都问我穿上蚁人装是什么样的感觉呢？我必须说，它很紧身，所以呢，第一次穿的时候，坦白说，我觉得不太舒服哦。I felt uncomfortable in this suit at the very beginning. 但是呢，穿久了就习惯了啦，而且好像还蛮好看的。It looks good on me， 有吗？英文里面呢有一票动词哦，很神奇，是不完全动词，用来呢连接主词，所以后面呢必须加上形容词呢当做主词补语，表示呢感觉起来怎么样。这票动词呢就叫做连缀动词，很神奇了。例如呢，刚刚我说穿起来感觉不太舒服 ，I felt uncomfortable， 我感觉到不舒服。Felt 呢就是一个连缀动词，我们后面呢加上形容词 uncomfortable 来当做呢它的一个主词补语，主词 I 的主词补语，它呢就表示我感觉不舒服。所以呢我们句型了就是主词加上连缀动词加上呢补语，也就是我们这边使用的形容词，这个呢就是连缀动词的用法咯。所以还有哪些动词是这种用法呢？像是呢我们最熟悉的 be 动词，其实呢它就是一个咯。I am handsome， 有没有？我很帅，看到吗 ？handsome 呢形容词就拿来当做主词补语哦。还有哪些呢？像是 become 或是 get， 它呢就翻译为变成。I become smaller when I use the suit， 我体型变小了，当我呢使用这个蚁人装的时候。还有刚刚看过的 feel。感觉起来，以及 look 看起来哦。刚刚有例句呢 ，It looks good on me， 在我身上呢看起来很棒，穿起来很好看。这个呢就是我们的连缀动词咯。
All right, so we learned about choice A, choice B. We also have a choice C. Don't forget choice C. So it could be C, to stop the paper from getting wet.
哦 to stop somebody or something from 后面再加一个动名词，代表的是防止某人做某事，或者是防止某物变为某一个状态。For example, I need to stop myself from eating too many fries.
Oh.
I've been gaining weight. 我要让自己停止吃薯条，或者是呢，也可以说 The mom stopped the fire from getting big by pouring a bucket of water on the blanket.
Whoa, luckily the mom is smart.
妈妈在毯子上浇了一桶水，让火势没有变大。那这边呢 ，Here we're talking about stopping the paper from getting wet.
Okay, so wet is our first word power word spelled W-E-T, wet. Wet here is used as an adjective, and this is what will happen to you if you do not bring an umbrella when it is raining outside. It means you are covered or soaked in water, or it could be another liquid. It just basically means you are not dry. So, for example, you can have some wet clothes or wet towels, especially after you go swimming or you go to the beach. Or I can say, be careful not to slip on the wet floor. That means the floor has water on it. It is not dry. So let's take a look at our sample sentence. It says, bring an umbrella with you or you'll get wet in the rain. Bring an umbrella with you or you'll get wet in the rain.
Wet 这个形容词呢是湿的，那干的怎么说呢？是 dry, D-R-Y, dry. 那例句说呢，带把伞在身上，不然你会在雨中淋湿。那我们的 C 选项说的是呢，印有花纹的原因是要让卫生纸不容易弄湿。So what's the answer?
What do you think is not the reason?
不对的，应该是 C.
C? Maybe I would say A.
A.
Maybe, I don't know. All right, well, let's take a look at our answer. It says, we use toilet paper and paper towels every day.
It's true. 我们每天都要用到卫生纸和纸。这边的 use 是动词使用，那 use 本身还可以当做名词哦，代表的是用处、用途。像是你在哭的时候，人家可能会问你 What's the use of crying？ 哭有什么用呢？等一下我们会看到 use 当名词的用法出现在文章当中。那另外呢，如果我们在 use 的字尾加上 ful useful， 那就是有用的。那如果我们把字尾加上的是 less useless， 那就是没用的。
Next it says, they often have embossing with pretty designs. So right, if you take a look at maybe your tissue paper or your toilet paper, you'll realize, oh, there's a flower on here and it actually looks pretty nice.
所以我们刚刚有看到 embossed 那个是形容词，这边的 embossing 是名词，代表压纹本身或是压花本身。那卫生纸上面通常都印有 pretty designs。
Design is our word power word. It's spelled D-E-S-I-G-N, design. A design is a noun here and it means it is the way something is made. So it means how it looks on the outside, how it works, and things like that. Here in the article, this design refers to a pattern for decorating something. So many artists might put a design on the packages or things that we want to buy, and that way many people will look at it and probably buy it because of the way it looks. Let's take a look at our word power sentence. It says, the special animal design on the bag makes it different from the others. The special animal design on the bag makes it different from the others.
Design 这个字呢是图案的意思，那在文章中当名词用，当然它也可以当动词用，代表的是设计。那注意哦，字中 s 的发音是 z 的声音，我们念作 design。那例句说啊，这个包包上特殊的动物图案使它与众不同。那如果我们在 design 的字尾加上 er，what is a designer？设计师。
That's right. Next in the article says, this makes the paper look nice, but it also has other uses.
Look 这个动词呢是看起来，也就是刚刚有讲过的连缀动词。后面呢这边直接放上形容词 nice 好的。印上花纹会让卫生纸看起来好看，但它也有其他的用途哦。这里的 use 就是刚刚提过的名词用处、用途。
Okay, so we're going to learn about some of the reasons why they do this. Okay, first reason it says embossing makes spaces in between the paper. That way, it's softer for our skin. Right, so remember we said it's important that our toilet paper is soft or else you know, you might get hurt or you might feel uncomfortable when you're using the bathroom. So when you emboss, it creates some spaces in between the paper. Now, space is our word power word. It's spelled S-P-A-C-E, space. Space here is a noun and it means an empty area in between things. And here in the article, we learned that the embossing creates some empty spaces between the sheets of paper. Let's take a look at our word power sentence. It says, Tina's keys fell into the small space between the sofa and the shelf. Tina's keys fell into the small space between the sofa and the shelf.
Space 是空间的意思。那例句说呢 ，Tina 的钥匙掉到沙发跟架子中间狭窄的缝隙当中。那原来呢，印上花纹之后，会让卫生纸中产生空间，那样子呢，会让卫生纸更柔软。I didn't know that.
I know. I always thought it was because of the quality or the material that they used, which I guess can make a difference, but I didn't know the layers make it even nicer.
Right.
All right, next in the article it says, it also helps the paper's layers stay together so it can absorb more water. Okay. Paper towels need to be like this because paper towels, we use it to clean things. So they need to absorb more water. Now, absorb means to take in something, and it's usually something like a liquid like water or tea or something. So if you want to think about what absorb does, we can think about what a sponge does. A sponge takes in soap and water so we can wash our dishes.
Absorb 这个动词是吸收，那印上花纹呢，也可以让卫生纸的每一层都粘在一起，这样子呢，也可以 absorb 吸收比较多的水分。
Next, it says the embossing on toilet paper is an important part of it. So it's important that we have the embossing so it can take in more water and it can also make the toilet or it can make the paper feel softer. Now we see another word power word here. We see the word important. It's spelled I-M-P-O-R-T-A-N-T. Important. Important is an adjective and it means something that means a lot to you. That means that it has a serious meaning or a serious worth. So let's say one day you are forced to leave your house forever, but you can only take one thing. What is that one thing that you can take? If you think about it, we can say that the thing you're going to take is important because you believe that this thing has a lot of meaning to you or it's worth something. Hopefully nothing will happen to your house and you don't have to leave your house forever, but just in case, you can think about that and you'll know what is important to you. Let's take a look at our sample sentence. It says, friends are important to me. I can't live without them. Friends are important to me. I can't live without them.
Important 这个形容词呢是重要的。那例句说，朋友对我很重要，没有他们我不能活。
Yes, so in order to have good toilet paper, the embossing is very important and it always makes it more comfortable for us to use. Okay, so I guess the correct answer was, which one was it?
C?
C? C? Yes.
So A is right, B is right.
The layers is right, the softness is right, and then
C is not right.
yes, that's right. All right, so that's really interesting.
Yeah, and I think now we have to go to our review time.
So let's take a look.
Wait for it. It's review time. 复习时间到喽。
Okay, it's our review time, and guess what game we're playing?
Hangman.
That's right, our trusty little hangman. Now, are you ready?
What? Yes.
Okay.
I'm ready. Okay. Oh, so you're ready too.
I'm ready.
Look
I already picked a word.
5 letters. I'll go from E. Hey.
Risky choice, but good job.
E. What about A? Do we have A? So
you're
A
lucky.
space E, A. I'll go S. Space.
Good job. What does space mean?
空间.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, next word. Use my finger.
You don't have the
I know.
toilet paper.
I didn't want to waste it.
Aww.
Okay. I know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Hold on.
6.
That's right. Okay.
6 letters.
I gotta
Okay.
make sure I spelled it correctly too.
U. I got a hit. Okay.
Already.
I. Hey? I design.
Oh my gosh.
E. Okay, design.
Oh, you are good.
DESIGN design.
Design is what?
图案设计.
That's good. All right, so I think you did quite a good job. Next time I need to challenge you more.
Okay, you have to
Alright.
give me more difficult questions.
Yeah, but that's
These are too easy for me.
all the time that we have for today, unfortunately. But you guys can also play with your friends, and you can make it even more difficult for them.
Yeah.
And we will. This
I don't know why I did that. Okay.
And we will see you guys very soon.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
A+ Encyclopedia.
Hello, and welcome to the show. Today, we're going to talk about toilet paper. The question of the day is: toilet paper and paper towels are often embossed. Which is not a reason for this? A. To make the layers of the paper stay together. B. To make the paper feel soft. C. To stop the paper from getting wet. Do you have the answer in mind? Now, the answer is C. To stop the paper from getting wet. We use toilet paper and paper towels every day. They often have embossing with pretty designs. This makes the paper look nice, but it also has other uses. Embossing makes spaces in between the paper. That way, it's softer for our skin. It also helps the paper's layers stay together so it can absorb more water. The embossing on toilet paper is an important part of it.
Word power! Wet, wet. Bring an umbrella with you, or you'll get wet in the rain. Bring an umbrella with you, or you'll get wet in the rain. Design, design. The special animal design on the bag makes it different from the others. The special animal design on the bag makes it different from the others. Space, space. Tina's keys fell into the small space between the sofa and the shelf. Tina's keys fell into the small space between the sofa and the shelf. Important, important. Friends are important to me. I can't live without them. Friends are important to me. I can't live without them.
认识字汇。
Embossed, embossing. Layer, soft. Absorb,